Alright. Let's do this.
Unavoidable music.
Subterfuge. Treachery.
Unavoidable music.
Mysteries. These words describe the tradition known as Among Us. Inner Sloth released Among Us in July 15, 2018. It was inspired conceptually by Mafia's social deduction game, very similar to Town of Salem, and also inspired, inspiration-wise, by the movie The Thing. The Thing is a movie where a fucked up Antarctic alien takes the form of the researchers and soldiers in this Antarctica base and kills them off one by one. Anyway, these video games come out after the previous Henry Escaping Guy games made by Inner Sloth, but before the big Henry Stickmin collection game came out with the new game for like $20 fucking or some shit. Parentheses God. Big riff off. Close parentheses. Anyway, they put a bunch of Among Us references in the new Henry Stickmin collection game. It was cool, I guess, but like, it wasn't actually Among Us, just Among Us adjacent content, so like not even that cool. Anyway, Among Us is a game where you play as either crewmate or imposter. I will talk about the function goals of the crewmates first. They are basically like a lot of them, and they all do tasks and try to investigate the imposters, right? So crooms, it's Among Us slang for crewmates, outnumber the imposters and are hard to corner down or isolate, which provides a challenge for the imposters or imposters. That's slang for imposters in Among Us. Imposters. The parameters for their tasks are if they do all of them, the crewmates are tasked. If they do all of them, they will win. They just win. And even if they're killed by an imposter, you can do them anyway as a fucked up ghost to complete the mission. And so this, for voting out every imposter, is the only way to win the game as a crewmate. It is impossible to tell a crewmate from an imposter unless that imposter is doing something only they could, such as venting, or killing, or sabotaging. Or if the crewmate is really good, they can spot one doing a fake tasks by counting the seconds it took them, because some tasks have a set amount of time, and faking them is hard with an experienced eye on that. Anyway, the way crewmates and imposters interact with each other is actually really interesting, right? Because the entire game is basically every person suspicious of each other and causing different stress. Anybody can construct an imposter or destroy anyone. Imposters, again, you can't control the criminals, which is why the game is all about lying. Among Us is like the game Town of Salem. It's a social deduction game. And the Town of Salem, it's much less active in the way it goes. It's more face-to-face. among us is made in a way that you may never even go to the voting part of the game, but it's very likely that you would anyway. As an imposter, you could really just kill anybody and they don't have to report bodies, but they probably will, right? Instead of talking about the imposter check, I'm really just going to tell you about like the voting system. So, voting is when somebody finds a body, or they just press the emergency button for no reason. Or maybe they have a good reason, who knows, it's literally their choice. When they do that, the entire crew and imposters included, so all of them, is brought to the common meeting room. On the scale, this room is the cafeteria table place. When they are brought here, the chat is activated, and people may talk, and usually whoever called the meeting takes precedent and says something first. They usually say something accusational, or announces they found a body if the imposter managed to get away in time, and the rest of the crew responds in kind. There are 2 responses to the meeting being announced, and they are accusational and defensive. Imposters can falsely accuse other people of being the killer, right? By saying they were in the location the killer was in. This is where the deceit comes in. And if the imposter can uses sufficient evidence by mixing truth and lies, they may be believed. This can all be counteracted, though, by a crewmate accusing the imposter, and the imposter not having a defensive response sufficient enough to warrant them not being voted out and killed. Like by killed, I mean like shot through the airlock if you're on the scale, or thrown into the lava if you're on the ground map and shit like that. Anyway, defensive responses are basically when either the crew or impost that slang a crewmate and imposter when they fucking respond to an accusational response targeting them. So like, let's say Green says, "Hey, I saw Purple fucking murdering White in electrical or comms, right?" Which is among us slang for communications. So let's say that person who I just said was like accusation in them said that the defense's response, they basically like come up with a thing, and if they're an imposter they have to lie, but if they're not an imposter they can just tell the truth. So they do this so they aren't voted out, so they don't die, which is very bad, because if you die as a crewmate, that means that there's less crewmates, and less crewmates for the imposters to kill until they eventually get victory, and if you die as an imposter, that means you could just lose. If you're being one imposter, or if there's more than one imposter, that means it's harder to win. Anyway, crewmates will usually have a good alibi and a truthful story to tell. Imposters will have to lie, or maybe, perhaps, gain the trust of one crewmate or more and use them as a voucher. This is the treachery part. The person with the most votes on them is killed. And this voting system, it isn't a majority system.
I pulled up the crown, I watched the gun and the guy that killed of that crown, but I was already there and gang all my shots. She got away with my bathroom, but I was in my bathroom shopping and I pushed all my shots. She got away with my bathroom, but I was in my bathroom shopping and I pushed all my shots. They're taking everything and
it is just to gets the mostest votes, right? So like if 8 people, so like if 8 people have 1 vote, and one unlucky guy has 2 votes, and the dude with 2 gets fucking murdered. This is completely stupid and undemocratic. And I think maybe the crewmates should just realize they have nothing to lose but their change. And overthrow the tyrannical voting system for being fucking stupid. They should just use a voting system like oh right. The one they should use a voting system like the one where you choose multiple people. You know, the one where they have like a ranking system? Ranked choice voting, that's what it's called. Basically what would happen Basically what would happen is that everybody has a first choice for who they think is sussy. That's Among Us slang for sus. And if there is a tie, they check the second rank, and if that adds anything more to one of those guys, then the person with the most votes is voted out. Lol. And if it's still a tie, then they go to the third one. And I think it would get too complicated after the fourth one, so I'm gonna stick a third. So if it's still a tie, then it's just fully a tie. Anyway, if I keep going on about this fucking voting bullshit, the feds will be after me, bro. So let's back to Among Us. So the imposter is the second role in Among Us, like in Town of Salem. Like in Town of Salem or Mafia, there are roles, but the game Among Us is much more simplified with only 2 roles. Instead of shut the fuck up! Instead of well over 20. Town of Salem is a really good game. I love social deductions. Oh fuck. Somebody's in the house. Anyway, so the imposter can kill people, which is their main method of winning, and also sabotage systems such as lights, oxygen, and communications. That's slang in Among Us for comms. This is all about the mystery aspect of the game, because you never know who's causing it and why or what. So the imposter must be quiet and all like sneaky, like they must be. Otherwise they will catch you doing silly shit like cutting off oxygen. And if that happens, you most will certainly get voted out. This is the subject part of the game. Imposters are more challenging than crewmates, right? Because you'll most likely only be with one other imposter or alone. And if this is the case, if you're alone, then basically if you get caught, you lose. And if this is the case, then basically if you get caught, you Okay, what was I? Something, no, I wasn't there.
No place for that shit, keep a Glock on my
This is the
lanyard.
case, and basically
Crackhead
if
on
you
the
get
freeway,
caught, you
yeah, bitch thought it was
immediately lose.
NASCAR.
If you're
Hard with the
working
feral
with
animals
another
in the
imposter
barnyard.
buddy,
Laughing like a damn
imposter
goblin,
buddy,
motherfucker, hard.
imposter,
Don't keep it 100, I
friend,
only keep it 50.
then you have a
Show
bit
off the
more
whip and they like it, don't hit
lenience.
me. I might just kill you to death, that is how it
but
works. All these school shootings, Americans will never
more
learn.
important that
Bitches
you work
interrogating me, bitches won't get a word. I just asked your grandpa about you, he said he never heard.
together in
I'm sorry
some
to hear about
capacity.
the Alzheimer's diagnosis.
It is possible
You are not bad to the bone, bitch, you got
to get the
scoliosis. To the
legendary
FBI agents, I have a doorbell, please use it. The waterboarding sounds cool though, I'm
double
excited for the
kill,
cruise ship.
close
Pop all the
parentheses.
balloons, now your birthday
But
is
if you
ruined.
aren't,
Don't
no
trust me with
no-
power, I am sure
no-
to abuse it.
oh, shit,
Tonight
what
is
they call
speedrun
it?
speakerphones in my ears. Brand new Dodge Challenger,
you
just
know the
hit a
thing
deer.
where you, like,
Handing out L's like I'm queer, and I fucking am. I
parentheses-
just plowed
no,
through
it's
your
not
birth mother,
parentheses.
yeah, you're fucking man.
It's like the
Pussy
thing
wet
that
like
you
a
put
merman.
comma,
Come and
it's
get
like
your
an up
girl, she tryna
comma
bug me on her
that you
birthday.
put in
I
between
pull all
words
these
to make
hoes, yeah, they take
protraction.
my survey.
Shit, I'm
With
good
a
at
dick
English,
like
guys, trust
Shakespeare
me.
and wordplay.
But if you aren't
Bitches hate
fast
pronouns,
enough,
they must be anti-noun.
if you are not
Punching
fast
your newborn
enough,
far as
the
hell, it
crewmate
was
can
out of
report
bounds.
the body
If you
and
were
kill
British, you wouldn't have so
both
many
imposters
pounds.
out, not at the
Feeds
same
you alive
time.
to the
But
motherfucking
this
hounds.
person could just say like
red
red and black were sus.
After I ate that bitch
And
pussy, I was
then they'll just call
I'm
an
in the function
emergency
like I
meeting
need
for
a Big Mac, I'm
15 seconds after
Fuck
that
like R.
emergency
Kelly.
meeting.
You eating so
Anyway,
damn
so
much,
the
got a pot
imposters
belly. I
cannot
opened the door
do
to my parents'
tasks,
room,
right?
They are yelling. Haven't
And so
showered in 8
they must be
weeks, that's what you are
fake. They must be like
On
Kim
the 4th of July, I
Kardashian
aim fireworks at
to
the
try
White
and
House.
do-
I might throw a
to
pepperoni
try
pizza
and-
on the White House. If you hate, I click the block button with my mouse. Bitch gave exceptional blow like she had 5 mouths. I'm under
what was
arrest for
that?
felony possession of swag.
Imposters
Rob a
can
bitch
fucking
empty-handed, put the money in my
kill,
ass. I've been
kill,
homeless people smoking
kill,
glass. I'm a
kill.
fucking orphanage with mustard gas. That
Good
haters
on
regular
you.
think that bitch
And
suck
when
on
they
D's.
do, they
I
should
might
do
sit
it
in a room for
preferably
5
when
years and
someone
age like cheese. Got a
isn't
new
looking.
whip, pushed or started,
If
doesn't
they're
have
a
keys.
good
I
enough
pulled to the
liar,
rainforest and
can
chopped 10
convince
trees. Cops say
others
hands up, but I put them
that
on
the
my
person
dick.
who
Put your
reported
face on the pavement and crush it with a brick.
self-reported
Bitch, put
the
super
body
glue on her
voting
ass
the
when I
witness
fuck her, I
crewmate
stick.
threw
I have
them
a skin
out.
disease that makes it 15
Anyway,
meters thick.
so,
Get on
like,
a beat and
they
spin,
kill
I feel
people,
like Drake. I might
right?
scrape
The
out your
imposters, they
intestines
kill
with a
people.
rake. You
And
thought
if
I
the
bought
imposter
you a new
kills
car, but
more
it's just cake.
than
Can you
needed to be
fall off my
voted
cock
out,
for
like,
fuck's sake?
one
I am
imposter
busy
has to
sorting a
kill
mile-long
people
line
until
of
there's
meth.
just a
Do
single
not fuck
crewmate
with
left.
me, it will lead to
And
your
if there's
death.
two
What I just said to you was
then
a
two
threat.
crewms,
I double dick
crewmates.
twister pound your bitch and we
Imposters
just
are
met.
encouraged to work quickly so that there's less time to suss them out, but also need to work discreetly so that the crewmates don't literally immediately win, right, by just finding them. They are also incentivized to work fast due to the ever looming threat of the crew actually doing all of their tasks. Open parentheses, unlikely, close parentheses. All of these factors make being an imposter a role that is stressful, but not too stressful. Right, if you understand the concept of eustress, more like I stress. I'm in incredible emotional turmoil. The point in which you're stressed enough to do good work, but not too stressed when you crack under pressure. Pressure, more like. Then you get what I mean. You get what I mean when I say eustress, right? Being imposter means you can also be like the no, fuck you! Shut the fuck. No! The American Psycho. Where was I? You can be the American Psycho, Patrick Bateman. Be an actual fucking psychopath in this game. And lie pathologically like an insane, crazy person. and pretend to have emotions about when your fellow crewmates die, but you actually don't. And you pretend to have feelings, but you're a real fucking killer on the inside. God, I hate Patrick Bateman. I hate people who like him. The book was written by a woman. And the film was directed by a gay man. They're not encouraging you. They're not encouraging you. They're making fun of you. Get a life. Get a fucking life. Loser. Shithead. Loser. Alright, sorry about that. All of these things about Among Us, besides the Christian Bale, American Psycho, Patrick Bateman shit, all these things about Among Us work in perfect harmony and balance to create a genuinely, endlessly replayable, constantly surprising game with simple mechanics and rules that create deep gameplay and stories and events that can be easily enjoyed anywhere, like on your mobile phone, Xbox, Steam, browser, literally anywhere, BlueStacks, whatever. Fuck BlueStacks, so that's bloatware. Anyway, Among Us is an awesome game that you can pretty much take with you anywhere, and I'm a really big fan of it. Thank you, Inner Sloth, for this video game that I have 2 hours in. God bless. I love Among Us. Anyway, that's my Anongus video. I hope you like it. Credit to the Sex Havers for providing the music, background music. Thank you very much. Credit to Billy Calio, Consumer Soft Products, also known as Dismal Saint, fucking whatever on Twitter, for the Cruelty Squad background footage. Thank you very much. Thank you. Shout out to Vagrant Holidays, Insane Clown Posse, and Andrew Hussey, creator of Homestuck. I just like those guys. Consume their content. Consume. 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 Consume.
At 4:40 p.m., a fire in a scrap bin sets ablaze. Come 45, the first fire alarm has rang. The attempts to warn the 9th floor are all in vain. 3 minutes pass and the fire blocks the stairways. No one lives the 100-foot collapse of the fire escape. Firefighters fail to stop it, though many attempts are made. Souls are being crushed of those who realize they cannot be saved. The elevators are stressed and soon fail to operate. On the street outside, living people rain. There are some who try to jump, but hesitate. The fire catches up, they slip while flinching from pain. Then, filled with terror, they fall engulfed in flames. The counts keep increasing of corpses that lay. 2 lovers kiss before they leap to their fate. Bystanders outside watch horrors as they play. The trajectory of their lives forever being changed. Those holding the nets covered in the flesh and blood sprayed, as they did nothing to make the falls break. All the bodies seem to claim no name, mangled up features and a broken face. Others are inside who would rather wait for the deathly wall of fire to encave. It is the utmost of hard to make, whether smoke or fire took them away. Almost nothing could be done but let it have its way. The fire eventually leaves the building's remains. Through the duration, not much help ever came. The fire was free to kill and take. The news spread much like the fire to devastate. The witnesses have seen things no one can relate. Identifying the bodies was very hard to say. The detriment had a lasting impact from that day.
Yeah. Woohoo! Yeah. Yeah. Woo! Let's go. Mario. Darmakshan. Ooh. Yeah! Yeah! Woo! Ah! 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 Ah!